Shariffa. Deborah Jo Rupp. Blue Rolls. Kennedy. Recording artist Jeff Timmons. From The Early Show, Dave Price. Rashumba Williams. And our center square, Martin Mull. And your host, Tom Bergeron.
Very Vanilla, yes. Thank you very much, John Machida. Welcome to Hollywood Squares. Give it up for Martin and the gang again, would you? Our fine tic-tac-toe board full of stars. I want to welcome back our returning champion. She won a cruise to the Mediterranean yesterday and a lot of other things. $16,592. Stephanie Gentry, welcome back, Steph. Good to see you. And your challenger in the exposition joins us again, Mark Kasperson. Welcome back, Mark. Good to see you. Now, those of you with no short-term memory problems will remember that yesterday we had started the secret square game after Stephanie had won the first $1,000 game. The board looked remarkably like this. And let's remind all of you at home who the secret square is. Oh, yeah. And the secret square prize is a trip to the Palm Springs Film Festival. Be on the lookout for bluffs, both of you. Stephanie, I believe it was your turn.
Thank you, Tom. Deborah Jo Rupp, please.
Deborah Jo Rupp, Kitty Foreman on that 70s show, Wednesdays on Fox. Deborah Jo, what can be grand, petite, or hung?
Okay, well, the first thing that comes to mind is the Baldwin brothers. All right, let me think about this. Okay, so what is it?
Grand, petite, or hung?
Grand piano, petite, no. wait. Grand jury, petite jury. I'm saying jury.
A jury.
I agree.
A jury. That's right. Yes, circle. Guess the square. All right, Mark.
Jack A for the block, please.
Jack A, Harry. All right, Jack A. In 1987, due to overwhelming demand, M&M's reintroduced what color?
I don't eat the little chocolate ones. I don't like those. Nothing little like that. Let me see. Red.
I disagree.
They reintroduced red. That's right. Can't give you that one, Steph. You gotta earn it yourself.
Jack A. Harry again for the win.
Jack A. for the win and the championship.
Let me concentrate.
All right, championship on the line here. In a study of women's occupations by Ohio State, a female doctor has a harder time accepting this part of aging than a clerical worker. What part of aging?
Maybe, I think what I hate the most. I know we can't talk about that. Gray hair.
I disagree.
Retirement. They have a tougher time adjusting to the end of their career. Circle. Guess the square. Jeff Timmons, by the way, was our secret square. Mark, we're going to give you some parting gifts and our thanks for being here on Hollywood Square. It's good to have you here. But Stephanie, you've done it again. You're still our champion. You ready for the bonus round?
Yes, I am.
thought you might be. Up to now, we found out a bit about what the stars know. Here's where we find out how much you know about them. All right, Steph, take a look over here. Familiar terrain, these 9 keys. You've already opened the trunk and won the cruise. This time, one of the keys will open this safe, in which we've crammed $10,000. All righty. You know the drill. You pick a square. I read a statement about that star. If you agree or disagree correctly, you've won the square. At the end of 30 seconds for every square you've won, we take away a bad key, giving you a better shot at that money. 30 seconds on the clock. It starts ticking when you pick your first star.
Kennedy.
Howard Stern inspired to go into broadcasting.
Agree.
Right, next.
Blue.
Was discovered while performing in a coffee shop for $10 a night plus pizza.
Disagree.
Wrong, next.
Deborah.
Her first big role was a violin teacher in Mr. Holland's Opus.
Agree.
Wrong, next.
Rashumba.
Claims to have seen a UFO in Central America.
Disagree.
Right, next.
Martin.
Once played a wedge of stinky cheese on TV.
I agree.
Right, next.
Dave.
Was named New York's favorite weatherman by the Daily News readers.
Disagree.
Wrong, next.
Steve.
Once had to throw Jose Canseco out of a nightclub.
Agree.
Wrong, next.
Jeff.
Is founding member of 98 Degrees.
Agree.
Right, next.
Jackie.
Sang opera for 8 years.
Agree.
Right. All right. You ran the board. Just out of curiosity, Martin, from an acting standpoint, how do you prepare to be a wedge of stinky cheese?
Well, it's typecasting, basically. I'm just concerned by the fact that she agreed so readily.
It just looked like you.
disagree. 5 correct answers. Let's take away 5 of the bad ones. One of those 4 and $10,000, Steph.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this one.
All right, good luck.
And it's going to be the one, I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, yeah! It's the one!
Open it up. I'll tell you, you make a much better contestant than a lockpick, I'll tell you that. You've got $28,592 in cash and trips. If you get back to the bonus round one more time, you'll be playing for that car.
Oh,
all
yes.
right? We're going to meet Stephanie's new challenger when we come back right after this. Stick around.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Hey, welcome back. I mentioned to Stephanie that if she gets back to the bonus round, she'll be playing for a car. That's true of any contestant who wins the bonus round 3 times, they get a car. This week, they get this car. John?
It's a brand new Jaguar. The Jaguar S-Type 3.0 is dynamic, rewarding to drive, and superbly equipped with state-of-the-art safety features that optimize both protection and handling agility. From Rusnak, Pasadena.
Very nice. Now here, hoping to keep Stephanie from winning that car is our new Mr. X, Michael Scavati. Welcome, Michael. Good to have you here.
Thanks. Nice to be
Doing
here.
all right. Tell us about yourself, if you will.
Well, I'm from Bronxville, New York, just
All right.
outside of Manhattan.
Okay.
I'm a lacrosse player, and I am a coach for elementary kids up through college.
Wonderful. All right, good enough. Good to have you on board, Michael.
Thank you.
You know the drill to become champion. You got to win the best 2 out of 3 games of tic-tac-toe. Be on the lookout for bluffs, however. They can trip you up. As the challenger, you get to kick off the first $1,000 game.
All right, I'll go with Martin Mull, please.
All right, Martin, here we go. True or false, experts say you shouldn't throw rice at weddings because when birds eat it, they might explode.
They might explode. So in other words, there's something you can throw to make sure they explode? 'Cause that could really be neat at the end of a wedding. I think it does happen. I think in the older birds, the rice gets in the colon and... I don't know, Steve, you know anything about that, about bird colons?
I don't know anything.
Okay, good.
Nothing.
He was playing cards. He has witnesses. Will the birds explode from the rice? Well, I'd like to think so, but I'm going to say no. False.
I agree.
Yeah, it's an urban legend.
Yeah.
It's false. So X gets that one. Stephanie?
Kennedy, please.
Kennedy, host of Game Show Network's Friend or Foe, airing every day. Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, James Garfield never did this presidential privilege while in office, though Bill Clinton did it 38 times. What?
Pardons. Granting pardons.
Granting pardons.
I disagree.
No, vetoing a bill from Congress. Circle gets that one. Michael.
Dave Price, please.
Dave Price, weatherman on the early show, mornings on CBS. Dave, what is something you have in your house, the name of which comes from the Greek to mean to see far?
I think the word is binocular. If you merge those two, the Latin root, I think it's binocular.
I'll agree.
Television. Circle gets the square. Steph.
Deborah Jo Rupp, please.
Deborah Jo, Kitty Foreman, That 70s Show. Wednesdays on Fox. In the song, If I Had a Hammer, what's the first thing the singer would do with his hammer?
Oh, that stupid little hammer song.
Lot of anger there.
All right, hold on. I'm going way back to my childhood here. I'd hammer in the morning.
I agree.
I'd hammer in the morning. Circle gets the square. We get a break. We'll be right back after this. Stick around.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Try.
We are back. We'd love to hear from you, what you think, what you feel about the show. Here's our toll-free number, 591-5020. It's an 800 number. Give us a call. You may hear yourself at the end of the show, so put on your best broadcasting voice. All right, I believe when we went to break, Michael, it was your turn.
Yeah, Jack A. Harry for the block.
Jack A. for the block. After a record 58-year run, the last one came down an assembly line in Mexico this year. The last what?
The last scratchy blanket. I got one in my room. I use it to scratch my back. You know, I'm divorced now. I use all kinds of things. You see how they treat me, Tom?
Welcome to Oversharing Week on Hollywood Square.
I know. I got problems. We'll talk later. We'll talk. You know what it is? I know. I saw this on TV. I watch TV a lot now. That Volkswagen Beetle.
I disagree.
The Volkswagen Beetle. That is correct. Can't give you that one,
Good
Jack
luck.
A. I mean, dude, Stephanie, you have to turn it.
Jack A. Harry for the win.
For the win! And $1,000. You can be arrested both for driving and flying under the influence. Can you be arrested for skiing under the influence?
Ask the Kennedys. Oh, no, that's the... That was low. I liked them, too. I liked them, but I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
I know. It's that
I do. I love them. I love them.
You are so not invited to the presidential library.
I know. And I like them. I do. I was named after Jackie Kennedy Onassis.
What?
Shut up. No, I'm going to say
I thought
no.
you were named after Harry Truman. I guess
You know what? I'm through with all of y'all. Don't talk to me.
Okay, sorry.
No, I think it's not true.
No.
I agree.
No, it is true. You can be arrested for skiing under the influence. X gets a square there. Michael, break for you.
Jeff Timmons, please.
All right, might have gone to Lou Rawls to block. We'll see how this works out. Jeff's appearing in a 30-city holiday tour with Jim Brickman December 13th through the 26th. Jeff, on the very first Billboard Hot 100 singles chart, what teen heartthrob was #1 on the very first one?
I know this one because I started off saying karaoke to his songs. Without a doubt, Elvis Presley.
I agree.
Ricky Nelson. Circle gets the square. All right, Steph.
Lou Rawls for the win.
Lou Rawls. Watch UNCF, an Evening of Stars 25th anniversary tribute to Lou Rawls, January 10th and 11th on BET and Superstation WGN. You're everywhere.
Yeah, well, trying to.
Lou, who considers Fiddler's Green heaven?
A pool shooter?
I disagree.
A sailor. That's the name they use for heaven. Circle gets it and the win. $4,000. Time to play our next $1,000 game. This one has a secret square. John Machida will tell us what's in the secret square stash.
It's Scandinavian for Let's Go Shopping. It's a $2,000 IKEA gift certificate. IKEA offers affordable and unique design solutions for all your home furnishing needs. All IKEA products are affordably priced to help you live better.
Thank you, John. Let's show all of you at home who the secret square is. Now you know. Now, Steph, you won the first game. I would mention before you start this one that if you win this one, you'll be then going into the bonus round and playing for the Jag.
Okay.
No
thanks for
pressure. Your start.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
Martin Mull, please.
All right, Martin, here we go. The first episode of what show was titled Two on a Raft?
Sounds like a Cuban reality show, doesn't it? And I kind of want to go with that, but I think actually that was well, a milestone in American entertainment, Gilligan's Island.
I agree.
Yep, Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
Circle gets it. Michael.
Steve Sharippa, please.
Steve Sharippa, his new book, Goomba's Book of Love, is in stores and squares near you. All right, Steve, does our buddy Dr. Joyce Brothers say there is a physical reason men roll over and go to sleep after sex?
What else are you gonna do? What, you gotta talk, cuddle? I say pay him and take a nap, baby, you know? Ain't like that. What I say. All right. Yes.
I will agree.
Yeah, a chemical released in our little
Goomba.
brains after sex makes us sleepy. X gets the square. We get a break. We'll be right back with more right after this. Welcome welcome back. We are in our secret square game, which Stephanie hopes to win so she can go to the bonus round and play for the Jaguar. Steph, your turn.
Dave Price, please.
Dave Price. All right, here we go, Dave.
All right, Steph.
True or false, for a short time, Boone's Farm Wine used the slogan, "You light up my wife."
Yeah, for a short time? Yeah. Yes.
He says true.
I disagree.
It's false. It's false. Circle gets the square. Who made that up? Michael?
Rashumba Williams for the block.
Oh, the secret square. Rashumba Williams for the IKEA gift certificate and the block. Rashumba, a little visual help here. Ed Harris in an Oscar-nominated performance from a film that was nominated for Best Picture. Is it The Right Stuff, Apollo 13, or The Truman Show?
Apollo 13.
I agree.
Apollo 13.
Yeah.
X gets the block. And the secret square stash. All right, Stephanie.
Kennedy for the block.
Kennedy. All right, Kennedy, here we go. In psychology, what is the male equivalent of nymphomania?
It's just called sex addiction.
I disagree.
It's called Don Juanism. Circle gets a block there. Don Juanism. Michael.
Jack A. Harry for the block.
Jack A. for the block. One of the men who discovered it died 5 months later of what some said was the Pharaoh's curse. Discovered what?
Oh, the tomb of Tutankhamun.
All right. King Tut's tomb.
I disagree.
King Tut's tomb. Can't give you that one, Steph. You got to earn it yourself.
Jack A. Harry for the win again.
Jack A. for the win and the championship and the bonus round with the Jaguar and all that stuff. When the BBC recently polled Brits on the greatest American of all time, Abe Lincoln came in second, Martin Luther King third. Who was first?
Gosh, that is hard. I'm just gonna have to go with who I'd say, and that's John F. Kennedy.
For the win, the championship,
I disagree.
Homer Simpson. Circle gets the square. Homer Simpson, he's not even real.
That was